what you may be reading or indeed think, this was indeed the Queen's wish regarding Princess Charlotte. What are we talking about? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice to see you today, obviously, and I love the fact that you're getting so, shall we say, how can we put this nicely? You're very much getting, yes, in the groove coming towards Christmas now, particularly as I say with some of the comments and videos that we've had about how Christmas has seemingly been forgotten, swept under the carpet, the true meaning, that sort of thing. Here's the thing that might get you kind of angry. Oh, yes, the Dean of Cambridge, right? Brace yourself if you haven't heard this one. Apparently, according to him, Christ may have been transgender. I don't think that's going to get too many more people attending his sermons, do you? But you just kind of think, what planet are these people on? We won't bore you with his facts and his text as to reason why, but you do kind of think to yourself, oh, just shut up, please. It's embarrassing. But everybody seemingly has that narcissist streak, don't they? They want to be noticed. You're there, of course, to lead your flock, be inspirational. Seemingly, they've forgotten that. There's some good news, though, as I often say here on this show, and it's always lovely to share it with you. This really is all regarding our wonderful late monarch and, of course, the beautiful Princess Charlotte. Now, what I like about Charlotte, and I think you'll notice this, she's perfected the mother's hair flick. Have you seen that? When she's walking upstairs and stuff, she's clearly copying Catherine. Going to be a real stunner, though, isn't she? I don't know about you, but I can see her face of our young and beautiful Queen. I just see that she looks like the Queen. It's incredible, really. We all change, though, don't we, over the years? We morph into various elements of our parents. That's right. My mum's a beautiful lady. What went wrong? I'll just leave it there. But of course, we all hope, don't we, eventually some magic potion will make us look a lot younger overnight. This really all centres upon the fact that, it's been concurred that indeed our King, King Charles, will be deferring the title of the Duchess of Edinburgh onto Princess Charlotte in due time. And everybody really thought that this may go to Charles's younger brother, Prince Edward, the Earl of Wessex. And, why not? But the true reason behind this is that this was all agreed, signed, delivered, dealed, whatever you want to call it, while the late monarch was simply alive. It was, one of her dearest wishes. And what you have to remember now is that King Charles himself is really just reacting to the things that they've set up. The royal family don't do things overnight. There's a lot of study, a lot of thought, and more importantly, things are trickled out, as and when. They've decided long ago what's going to happen. I don't know about you, but what we can tell you is this. We contacted the office of the Earl and Countess of Wessex. Lovely people, I might point out. Very kind, very generous. They are what you see. It's very rare, but trust me, they really are lovely people. And they are thrilled, according to a good source over there. To them, they're there to serve the monarch. It's not about titles and things like that. It would be nice, of course. I'm sure they would have possibly cast their mind over it, but the title lives on. And what better, of course, within the younger generation, the Duchess of Edinburgh. And let's not forget that this particular conversation possibly would have taken place with Sophie Wessex and the late Duke of Edinburgh, who were incredibly close, simply because they just got on. As we saw when she attended his memorial and his funeral, she was incredibly upset. And let's not forget just how close Princess Louise was to the late Duke too. So obviously any form, any way that the name lives on and being remembered is really quite nice. And again, isn't it wonderful to know that our late monarch made sure all of these things were set in place many, many months ago, long before, sadly, she knew of her own demise. Nice to see. Let's wish, of course, the beautiful Princess Charlotte all the very best in due course when she inherits that role. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.